Alright, here it is, everybody. My comparison video for Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Now, I'm going to start this off, of course, with a warning. This video contains so much spoiling that if you listen to this video before seeing the movie, you might as well not even see the movie. That's how much I'm spoiling. I'm not kidding you. This is a straight-up comparison. Not to mention this is kind of a review as well, because, I get to explain why my review of it is so amazing, even with all my nitpicks. And so, yeah, let's get started. So, the movie starts off. We see the school is now run by Snape. And, oh my god, I instantly want to bitch about something, but we got a long way to go before we get to Hogwarts, folks. A long way. So, then it cuts to Voldemort stealing the Elder Wand again and the whole lightning thing, and then it goes to Harry Potter, their Deathly Hallows Part 2, thing coming at you. It's the big thing, that blah, 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 blah. So we go right to, and then I think it goes right to, Dobby's, grave, which, says Dobby, free elf, blah, 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 blah. So far, so good. Nothing wrong with it yet. I got nothing bad to say about this so far, right? And then we get to, what is it? Yeah, where they just show us the house real quick, and they're just talking pointlessly, really. But anyway, so we finally get to the part where they decide to talk with Griphook. Now, first, I thought Griphook sounded different. Like, I thought he was supposed to sound goblin-y? I don't know. He just sounded too human. Now, for those of you who don't know, Griphook is played by the same actor who plays Professor Flitwick. But still, this is when he talked. Like, the second he talked, I was like, really? He sounds human, not goblin. I don't know. It felt weird. But anyway, so obviously, like the first part, they try to get certain lines in that were in the book, and sometimes it feels forced. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of lines in the book that made it in the first part that were great, and they didn't feel forced at all. But in this one, it just felt forced. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It felt weird. But it's like Griphook's talking to Harry about how he's like, I saw you bury the elf, and he's like, you're a very odd or strange or whatever wizard. And then nothing more. And then, they're supposed to prod on a little bit more. But I won't complain about that too much. So they basically tell Griphook that they need to get into the vault, blah, 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 and he tells them that this price of the sword. So that scene went pretty damn well. And then the Ollivander scene, I was disappointed. They had a trailer for this, actually, and even in the trailer they did this, and not a trailer, just showing the beginning scene. I was pissed. I was. Why? And again, this is a very nitpicky video, guys. If you don't want to hear the nitpicks, then don't watch this. I think last time I made a review like this, people bitched because I was nitpicking about pointless shit. This is pointless shit, but it's good pointless shit. So anyway, so they're talking to Ollivander, and he has him check out the wands and everything, and whatever. And then this is what pissed me off. He says, "Do you know anything about the Deathly Hallows?" Now, in the book, Ollivander does not know anything about the Deathly Hallows. He knows about the Elder Wand, the Death Stick, the Wand of Destiny, or whatever the fuck they called it. He knows about that, obviously, because Voldemort tortured him about it. But when Harry asks if he knows anything about the Deathly Hallows, which, by the way, is his last question, he says, "What do you know about the Deathly Hallows?" And Ollivander is confused. He has no idea what the Deathly Hallows are. In the movie, he's like, "The Deathly Hallows are 3... I mean, he knows everything about it. He's like a fucking book on it. It's just, it bugged me to high hell. I don't know why. And I think it's because it's like they made these movies 2 parts so they could get everything they wanted into it. But that doesn't mean you need to add random shit. And I'll get into that much later if I can remember it. I really should have written this down first. But and you know what? I'll probably pause this when I get past the Shell Cottage part. But he basically he tells him, blah, 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 he knows about the Deathly Hallows magically, even though he's not supposed to, and he tells him about the Elder Wand, And Harry says, "Oh, well, he's found it." And Ollivander's like, "Oh, well, you're basically fucked. Good luck." And that's about it. And then they move on. And then we move to, and this annoys me too. They did this on and off in the movies. It just, I hated it. But obviously they turned Hermione to Bellatrix Lestrange. I'm amazed they did that. I'm amazed they went as far to do that. And she still has her voice. Now I figured they do it for I read the wiki and they said that they did it for the audience. Not for this part, but for Chamber of Secrets. They said that they still had their voices in the Chamber of Secrets movie, so the audience wasn't confused. The audience shouldn't be confused. Hey, look, they're changing into Crabbe and Goyle. They should have their fucking voices. And what annoys me is in Chamber of Secrets they try to disguise their voices. In this one, Hermione talks with her normal voice, and no one knows the difference. Her voice is nothing like Bellatrix, but you know, whatever. They're just, move on. And of course, you want to know why I'm annoyed by this even more? Is because in the fourth fucking movie, Moody, throughout the whole fucking movie, is not really Moody, but he still has Moody's voice. Huh. What's going on, movies? Fucking idiots. But, see, this is not a nitpick. This is just straight up this is just straight up saying, fuck you, book. We don't give a shit about what you say. So that annoys me. So, anyway, they actually do change Ron up a bit, and they do actually bring Griphook and Harry and put the cloak over them. Wow, they're following the book on that portion. Wish they could do it at other parts, but anyway, I will pause this audio so I can write all this stuff down instead, so I can actually keep on track, shall I? But so far, I will say this, so far most of the beginning, it's pretty good still. You know, it's still going good, still good. But we have a lot of movie to go through, guys. Alright, so Gringotts. So, of course, like I said, Hermione disguises Bellatrix with Hermione's voice, and no one tells the difference. I take it, I'm going to go with this. They're using Hermione's voice for the audience, so we realize it's her, even though we already fucking should know it's her, unless the audience is retarded. But in the movie world, it's Bellatrix. It's Bellatrix's voice. That's what I'm going with. That's what we have to go with, because otherwise everyone's a dumbass. Now, the big thing here that annoyed the hell out of me was the Imperious Curse. The thing, I don't even know how to describe how stupid it looked. So they do the whole, they use the Imperious Curse on a goblin or two, and it basically shoots smoke or whatever into them, and it's like around their face, and they just instantly look drunk or high, whichever one works for you. So why the fuck does it look like that? We don't need a visual effect. Just hearing someone go Imperio and then maybe have their eyes widen or something, that would work. But we don't need this stupid smoky shit. Get that fucking crap out. But anyway, so other than that, getting into Gringotts, getting to the dragon, using the clankers on the dragon, it's pretty cool. I liked it. It was nice. Getting into the vault. Sounds right. Okay. Getting into the vault. It was a massive vault. I like it. The multiplying thing was over fucking played. Now, not to mention, the stuff is supposed to burn them too. That's what annoyed me. Is it's supposed to burn them. It didn't. And I know, very small thing to nitpick, but that's the point of nitpicking. And then, and I'll admit though, when Griphook does this, he sounds so fucking evil. So basically, he finally, Harry grabs the thing with the sword goes flying with the thing on it, and then he's got the sword, and Griphook has the cup. And, they trade, and then Griphook runs away going, there's thieves, and he just completely betrays him. Now, in the book, I don't remember Griphook dying. He dies in the movie. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't remember him dying in the book. Which is weird, because I saw an interview with, or a cast premiere thingy, where they're talking with a bunch of cast members, and the guy who plays Griphook and Professor Flitwick, he's like, the good thing about playing two characters is that even if one dies, you still have the other one. And I'm like, is he saying he dies? I don't remember Griphook ever dying. I didn't. I couldn't remember Griphook not dying in the book at all. but he does die in the movie, sadly. So, oh well. He deserved it though. A little fucker ran off because he was like, "Oh, I told you I'll get you into it, but I never said I'd get you out." And then here's another nitpick, but it was Hermione's idea in the movie to ride the dragon. Kind of annoying because I was pretty sure that was Harry's idea. But again, it's just a small nitpick. Other than that, the dragon scene, flying out of Gringotts and flying off on the dragon and jumping in the water, all up to that part, pretty damn good, right? I liked it. It was nice. Okay, so after they get into land, Harry sees into Voldemort's mind, blah blah blah, and they know, and then boom, he knows that his last Horcrux is at Hogwarts. Good stuff. So, are they already heading into Hogsmeade? Yes, they are. Holy shit. This part, again, this is one of those parts where I was slightly disappointed by it. Like, it's just, like, when you read the book, it's like, okay, this is a kind of a decent scene, which should be in the fucking movie, right? Yeah, about that. So they get to Hogsmeade, and instantly the crazy alarm goes off, and it's creepy sounding, I'll give it that. So they hide away, and here's what annoys me. This is the big scene that they took out for whatever reason. They're just hiding behind like a desk or something. But in the book, they're supposed to be hiding under the cloak, and the Death Eater instantly. The first thing the Death Eaters do is try to get the cloak. They say, Accio or Accio cloak. We'll go with that. I think it was Accio cloak. I don't know. Whatever. The spell to grab the cloak, and the cloak doesn't come because it's a hollow. Imagine that. I don't know why. I don't know. Whatever. And then they release the Dementors, and then Harry uses Patronus. They say, "Oh, hey, he's over there." It was a stag. Then they're saved by Aberforth, and then Aberforth shows that his is a goat, and the Death Eater must have saw the goat and thought it was a stag, right? The movie says "fuck you" to that. So Harry and them are trying to run away. The Death Eaters never see them. They're trying to run away. Aberforth goes, "Hey, come in here." Aberforth actually looks a lot like Dumbledore. I thought we saw him in the fifth movie, and he was just a fat guy kind of guy. But in this one, he just looks very much like Dumbledore, which is kind of cool. But we never get the scene where he's talking to the Death Eaters about how nothing like that. They hide in there, and then boom. And then not much really happens. The regular talk, blah blah blah. This was a scene that it was like they took all the talking that happened between them and Aberforth, and they kind of mushed it down into. First, he apparently knows about Horcruxes. I don't remember him knowing about Horcruxes at all. Second, they need to get to Hogwarts, and that's about it. Oh, and they talked about Ariana for like 5 seconds. Yippee! It's like, really? Okay, sure, move on. So then, he does the whole, oh, hey, they have the Ariana picture. That was a shocker to me. I thought it was just going to be a blank picture or something, but whatever. Way to keep the detail at some parts again. Of course, Neville comes through, and he takes him into Hogwarts. And that's where I'm going to end this first part, because now I get to type all this crap out. So, I'll see you guys in part 2, 3, and 4, and who knows how many parts after that. And, yeah.